coming.
You need to come with me, friend.
Oh,
And we
FAMU.
are
Oh,
live.
I'm gonna tell you now, FAMU,
That's where I'm gonna
FAMU.
be.
This one is on home. This one on Halloween again this year, and so it's gonna be extra.
It's gonna be real cute. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna be there because I am actually hosting a party.
you're hosting a
That Saturday
party.
night of homecoming. Yes, I'm gonna show you in just a minute.
yeah.
What's up, everybody?
Mm,
I'm gonna show you in just a minute. Yes, I am emceeing a party on that Saturday night with Key Elements Promotions. On that Saturday night, it's the LGBT plus QIA ABCDEFG function
Okay.
for the children of the corn.
Listen, I hear Madam Dixie gonna be up there. So if anybody know anything about my Madam Dixie, y'all need to check her out. She gonna be performing.
Oh wow, Madam Dixon,
Um,
really?
Yep, I heard she was posting something that she's supposed to be doing up there.
I just saw the City Girls and what's the other girl name? Supposed to be performing that Saturday night. The City Girls and
Nikki
Lotto.
and
Lotto.
Lotto. Oh yeah,
Uh huh. So I know that homecoming concert gonna be lit.
oh yeah.
Mm.
So where are they having the concert at the Civic Center or?
Probably gonna be on Fam Campus, probably at the Al Lawson Center.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Hold on, I'm sharing this real quick with the peoples across the lands.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
I
this
never been. I'm scared. I'm originally from Orlando, Florida, born and raised, but my background from Mississippi, so I'm kind of slow on some things.
You need to come, friend. You would love it.
Oh, you fit right in, man.
You'll fit right in, baby. You'll have your good
Oh yeah.
time.
Oh yeah. You.
Cause see, I know you know how to move.
Yeah.
You know how to conduct yourself.
Yeah.
Accordingly. But when I want something,
You gonna get it. That's the weekend to get everything you want.
I get what I
If
want.
if you know what you're doing,
I get. Oh, I know what I'm doing.
I know you know what you're doing. Now that's why I say if you know what you're doing, and I know you know.
Hello, somebody. I'm seasoned. I told you.
Yes. All right for the season, baby. All
Hello.
right.
Season
What you
is-
season with Lowry?
Oh, you better believe it.
Now that's what you put on that good fish when you fry it, Lowry.
Hello, somebody. That do sound good.
Hmm. Yes, yes, yes. So how was everybody's day, real quick?
Busy but good.
Excellent. Today was a good. When I say today was a good day, today was a good day. I've been having a good week. So,
I see you got that LLC back there. What's going on?
oh, well, since you asked,
Well, he did.
I did.
I am the owner of the Real Rain LLC. It's basically saying love that skin that you're in. Body positivity, just love who you are. I don't care how fat or skinny that you are, 4 eyes, 3 legs. Love yourself. So that's what it's all about. I'm designing like a clothing line to go with it. So that's my business.
So you
Yes,
gonna
I
have
do.
a clothing line with one sleeve and one leg, something like that?
No, but I mean, you never know. Might have put some fringe onto it. I don't know. So yeah, so that's my
All
one of
right.
the businesses I have. Also Savage Jewels. I sell
Oh
custom
yeah, here
jewelry.
he go.
So I do. My hands on all types of little different things. So
Ah,
yeah.
You
that
know we laughing at your ass, London.
Why y'all let why y'all let me?
that me clear my throat.
Oh,
Oh, you sound like you need to clear through, brother. What you been doing?
I haven't been doing. I mean, I was hollering at work, so that's probably why I'm hoarse. But to let Terrance
Now
know,
your voice was like that when you left me Sunday.
oh,
first of all,
I mean, London is married, y'all, so things can get stuck in your throat. So just
not stuck. Oh, Jesus.
he's a married man, so married people
Oh,
do
I
do
mean,
that.
problem with sucking dick with a sore throat. Like,
So
Ooh.
you suck dick and get a sore throat.
oh.
Now if you don't know what you're doing, yeah.
yeah, if you don't know, yeah, you can get a sore throat.
But a good bitch,
God,
baby,
a good
she
bitch
like
gobble.
the UPS.
A good bitch
Snow,
gobble.
no sleet, no hail, no rain. will
She like,
stop her from delivering that package.
well, my.
Oh,
I see the light skinned person got on the do rag tonight. Well, ain't all good.
Hey, how you doing?
I did notice that. I noticed that he was looking real trady.
oh,
Girl, I'm just waiting for this back door to open up and tell the some person to be like,
Friend, brother, I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't gonna say shit, brother. You know that's a running joke with Tron. Tron always got shadows and stuff on his wall.
Like
I
Trump
be
say, they live
don't be
there.
opening and closing if I see on live. I be like, well, what the fuck? Do you go?
I'll be looking like, wait a minute, was that a real person?
Mhm. They
Tron,
live
what
there.
you got going on,
There,
Tron?
there's a little ghost that runs around in here sometimes.
Oh, and you have to entertain them, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Oh, you don't? Oh, they obedient. Oh,
That's all right. Be obedient. Obedience
yeah,
is better than sacrifice. That's what the words say.
that's what the word
Yeah.
say. Amen.
Yes.
Better to ask permission than forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see some people in the comments. What's up to our fellow King Tony? What's up? How you doing?
You talking about Christian?
Yes, he is in the comments. How
Girl,
you doing, brother?
look, hold on, wait a minute.
Oh,
That's all I had to say. Look at this hole right here.
I'm
okay.
I had to fix my breast.
Is that the one on Bad Boys on
Huh?
Christopher Milan show? Bad
Oh,
Boys. That the one you just shouted out.
Christian not on there.
Oh,
Christian is one of our fellow kings from Friday nights.
from Friday. Or
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he's here. You got to come on the show again soon, friend. So welcome to the spill
Let's
where
go. Oh, go ahead.
we get these pledges out the way where we're gonna talk a whole lot of shit tonight. We're gonna make y'all laugh. We're gonna make you cry a little bit. We're gonna talk serious, but we're gonna talk some more shit too. So that's the disclaimer. So y'all know
Okay.
me. I'm Darius, aka the Velvet,
Mission.
and I have here my wonderful panel, my brothers, who I could not do this without. My brothers, I got aka I called him a bishop, and now he looked like Trade.
Oh,
Y'all give it up for Tron.
Tron Wandon, Tron Wandon.
Baby, don't he look like Jody?
No, Jody.
Jody!
Jody. No, Jody.
all right, Tron. Y'all look crazy.
Ooh, Lord. We got my brother who is here again with us. I'm so happy to have him here. I love this. I love him. I love him. Y'all give it up for Chub Bae.
Woo.
Yes, I will be away. Are you gonna be around Classic Weekend?
For me?
Yes. Are you gonna be there?
Oh, yeah, I'll be here.
Okay, yes, I will be there.
You can't be making this man commit to spaces, and now he can't say he gonna go nowhere because somebody didn't heard him say he gonna be
Well, if
there.
he ain't gonna be there, he ain't gonna be there. But if he gonna be there, he gonna be there.
I mean, I would say that if you go out to the club, and this is nothing against nobody, I sit in VIP, and they already know when I go out.
Hello.
I don't play with the people who out there. No, I got in my own section. Nothing against nobody. It's just, yeah.
Hey, I'm with you too.
When I want to jug, I like to be, it is what it is. So
And
that's the question. We're gonna chill. We're gonna be in VIP.
what promoters you typically follow when you do that?
No, I just pop out. I'm gonna go to the straight club. I like fuck with the straight niggas. I mean,
Me too.
men. So I used to go like the beach. That's what I really like going to.
Okay.
Then they have this new one called Dream. That's here. Then what's the other damn club? The Eve is good. I like Eve. That's nice. But when I go
Now
to
I
the
do
straight
like to
club,
go. Now I do like to when I go over there, especially on a Friday. I do like to go over there and see my girl Angelica.
nah, that's the only reason I really, no offense, to everybody else. I love Angelica. So when I go there, that's who I go fuck with. Like I go chill, support her. And what's the name of that club?
It's,
It's
it's
downtown,
that pub or whatever,
something like that. Yeah, I only
Irish
been
pub,
there
so
like
whatever it's
twice.
called. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's
Uh,
always a vibe with it when you go. There's always a vibe. I have not seen no drummers out. I mean, it's good. Nima, I always hit Nima up before I go in. Like Nima, go ahead and put my VIP together. I'm
Oh,
uh-huh.
on the way. So yeah, that's why.
Uh-huh.
Nima and also Angelica. That's the only one. I really
Yes.
follow.
Speaking of Orlando, my brother Zayden is gonna actually be here Friday. He gonna hang out with your boy this weekend. He's performing Friday and Sunday here. Um and cocktails here in St. Pete.
Oh
So
yeah,
at
yeah,
Cox.
I know that.
Yes, the pup will be in the house, Zayden.
He's crazy. So
Doberman Zay, I shall rather say.
Doberman.
Do not
Mm-hmm.
call me.
What? You know I'm
Wow,
gonna call
that's
you
not
brother.
exciting. You not gonna come
Yeah,
out? You don't
he
feel like
just be liking to fuck with Zayden.
oh, I do the same thing. Don't feel bad. I do the same thing.
Do
Ain't
not.
nothing wrong with a good old
No, but
pup.
no, not like that. Like man, they don't cool. Like we cool outside the club. You know what I'm saying? So no, like we'll text each other like that. But he cool as fuck. That's it.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's very cool, but do not call me.
Oh. Okay.
Just for that, I'm gonna make sure I call you.
Please call me.
Yes. And my brother. Man, I love this dude right here. He's the king. Y'all give it up for Terrance.
how y'all people doing? I'm here.
Hey,
Oh,
Glad to be here.
what you eating on?
That's the one that like.
Sweet potatoes. Sweet
Sweet
potatoes
potato.
today.
Oh, you healthy. Oh shit.
You know he ain't ate another. What was that? He was eating a couple weeks ago, London.
It was
A
a
man.
mango,
A mango.
but this sweet potato.
You know what? We should have got him another mango for night.
Right.
Oh, that's what I heard about that. Let me go get your address and send you this mango so next time I'm on live you have it. Mm-hmm. I heard you get.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
it was interesting. I said, Chub Bae, it was very interesting that
Oh,
what
It was just amazing.
you know you can send me a video. Mm-hmm.
it's probably a market for that. He could probably do OnlyFans eating mangoes and
Oh,
shit.
oh.
I do got a couple of bills. I got
Yeah. Okay. Eat a mango.
eat a mango. Eat a mango for $1 million. Woo!
Yeah. Oh.
That'd be my
Baby, that better be. Hey, you better be doing some shit for that subscription.
I ain't gonna do. I can't do nothing in the shit room. I can do nothing. Shit in me don't even make. Mm-mm. I don't even want to eat too many mangoes and have to go shit. So I know that.
Okay. But you eat
Child.
pineapples? So are you like a real healthy individual?
Oh, I like pineapples too. You know, pineapples actually turn the taste of your cum. If you well, most fruits do.
I eat
So what?
pineapples all the
It's
time. Then
the taste. Ooh. Really, I've never heard that. Really.
I eat pineapples. Yeah, I've heard that. But
Yeah, it's good to eat pineapples, especially if
Mm.
you with somebody who appreciates the taste of oral sex. Yeah, it's good to eat pineapples. Pineapple.
Note to self: get pineapples. Hold up.
Don't be telling people my secrets up here. You hear me?
Hold up. I'm writing. Hold up.
I'm telling you my
Pineapple.
secrets. Yeah, I eat a lot of pineapples too. I eat a lot of
Yeah.
pineapples.
And actually it was a woman who first put me on to it. Well, obviously it was a woman. Well, I'm gonna say obviously.
Yeah, my mama told me so. You know,
See,
God
so
bless
she-
her dad. So
yeah,
she told me to eat
yeah.
pineapples. You know, she said, "Baby, you gonna be gave me the best cake. Eat these pineapples."
Yeah. Nah, my mama ain't say that. Now my gay mama, she said, "Baby, she said, make sure you wash all the dicks you suck." Now, that's what she said. That was really different.
Well, that's true.
That's cute. Okay, don't forget my London. Got to introduce my London over there. London on the
Oh, my
track.
brother, I should not have to introduce him. He all by himself. He's a handful. But my brother from another mother, my brother that I truly love. I love that little dark chocolate over there to my heart. Yes, I do. Y'all give it up for my brother London.
hey, London.
Public school, baby. Public school 101.
Yes, he is a product of the public school system, y'all. I just want y'all to know it's not us. Blame it on the school system.
Oh, well, damn. Y'all trying to
Oh shit.
What? Sheesh.
Wait a minute.
So I was telling them, London, before you came on, you was down here and we had hung out. We was over there hanging out with Jives and we don't did a whole show. We got a whole show. What was the name of our show? The
Around
the
the
fuck
fire.
around and find out crew.
That shit was so goddamn funny.
We was
Oh
so damn drunk.
God.
Up there 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, live, just talking shit.
I was, I was I was feeling good and I was high. Oh yeah. I was
That's why your voice sound like that.
my weekend was very it was very interesting.
Mm.
Okay.
Um
Even though it took him fucking forever to get here.
I know, but I can't really talk about my weekend because we're live, but if we was off live I would tell you about it.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Um
We respect the other.
So we have the after party after this show.
I
Oh,
mean
okay.
sure if you want to hear it, but
I mean, I got some drinking now. I ain't got nothing else to do.
People gonna start wanting to pay for the after show. You gotta have to put up the Patreon list for people
Yes.
to get the after scoop.
Oh.
What happened?
Maybe the after show is where you talk about the shit that you can't talk about let it lie.
right.
Oh.
Thank you, I can't talk
Like
about
the
it.
mangoes. Oh, and how he eat them. Oh.
Yeah, yes.
So let me get this 611 out the way.
Hold up, we gonna get to that. We get to that. Hold up. So I gotta give a shout out as always to Power Plug Radio and to Urban Drinkery. I gotta give a shout out to my girl Chandra who just recently got engaged. Yeah, so shout out to Chandra. She's about to jump a broom.
One day, Jesus. One day, Lord. One day.
You want to get married?
Who me? Yes, one day. Gotta
Child,
get
I
right.
know me. If
You gotta get the right man first. Try to beat him with
yeah,
footballs.
thank you. I know I'm gonna have a shotgun with. I already know.
Are you?
I wouldn't like I'm married, but I wouldn't mind having a kid either.
Oh,
Honestly,
you ready for kids?
yeah,
I
because
have
I'm.
a son. Yeah.
Yeah, you already got a child, right?
Yeah, I'm a single father. Yes, sir.
This, this is my forte. This is like my biggest, I guess, dream or whatever. But I seen in the magazine where two men had two kids, and they were sitting around the Christmas tree, and they had gifts in them.
That was
So
gonna be me.
I guess that is the epitome of being a gay man to actually have a family that you call your own and you can raise. So that's
Wow.
Wow. That's
That is
you
my
know.
goal. That is
I
my
feel
goal
and
one
I
day.
feel like a lot of people don't look at same sex experiences like that, right?
right.
That they could
That,
be. Everybody thinks about same sex as sexual pleasures. It's all about who you can fuck, who else is next. It's all sexual, right? But they don't understand that there's truly a commitment
Mm-hmm.
to care for one another and to grow in that, and that is. But we
Facts.
don't hear a lot of it, and I think that's the problem.
And that is the issue right there. Like, I may play around in this gay lifestyle or whatever, but I'm
you
a
may
father first.
may
Like
play around.
I don't play. I'm sorry, what happened?
You may play around.
I might play. I ain't gonna lie, I got my little pieces I fuck around with. I'm single as fuck. Baby. I will serve some soup or I like to get some long dick. Well, either one, it is what it is. Let's be 100.
Hold on just a second. Me pick.
Going back to picture.
So, but I do like my son has never seen me with a dude. Like he's 11 years old. I keep that two separate. I feel like if I'm going to be with somebody, we have to really be like you gonna meet my son, but you got to really show me you want to
So
be with me.
do you think when you find somebody, first off,
Hmm.
and y'all are actually together, do you think is it a possibility that y'all can get married or no?
Well, that's my mind frame now. Like if
You're not
I'm talking to somebody now, like you show them an interest. Like the other day, somebody said, "Oh, DJ, I really want to talk to you." And I'm like, "What?" I said, "What's your intentions with me? Like, what you want? Like, 6 months, you're gonna be gone. Like, at the 6, 8 month mark, we're gonna be fussing. So are you gonna be gone? Or you gonna fight with me? Where you see
Mm-hmm.
yourself in the next 5 to 10 to 20 years?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know that I'm in a space in life that I do have more than a lot of men, but don't look at that. You could be working at Popeyes or Publix, but if you ready to build with me on something I don't have, we can build together. But a lot of people don't. They don't look at that.
Right.
I've told men have told me that I'm too established, and I've been looking like, bitch, I ain't got no house yet,
But
so
I think not,
I
it's
don't see it.
not, to me, it's not the material things.
Me neither.
It's the mindset. So if your mindset is older than the person that you're dating, it's not gonna
And
make.
that's what I ask people. I said, "What can you bring to the table?" People always say, "Oh, I got my car, I got this." That's not what I mean. What I mean, what you can bring to the table. Do you know how to show love? Do you know how to receive it? Do you know
That
how to, you know how to give it out? Do you know how to communicate effectively? Like when I say bring something to the table, that's what I mean bring to the table. Baby, I have my own jewels. You know what I'm saying? I have my own businesses.
like you
Mm-hmm.
right.
I'm in my career. I'm a medical coder for a prestigious company. So
I get
I'm
it.
good in life, but I need somebody who's gonna be faithful, who's going I can trust when you're out there. Like you want to go with your friends, go, y'all take trips. We're two individuals that, we do things. We had a life before each other. But a lot of people don't see this like, oh, let me fuck. Oh, you chubby, oh, I wanna fuck.
Well, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with fucking now. I ain't
It's
gonna
not. You catch me on
say
the right day. If
Show
I'm not
lane.
in it,
nothing wrong.
listen, if my son sleep, I have a storage downstairs. Amen.
She
But
take him to the
no,
storage.
no,
Will you
you're not,
you
you're
hear
not, you're not
do
coming to
you at
this
least
house.
turn up the music, Chuck?
No, no, we don't come in this house. You're not finna knock on this door. You're
Oh,
not finna do that. You're not finna. Well, I just want to know what you doing. My son be like, well, Dad, who is this? I'm like, baby, I don't even know. He got 5 seconds to go because I got. I don't play that. No, because I keep that separate. So either you get a hotel, we could go. We can bust down half in a hotel and chill with my son going with his mom. Then okay, we can go on dates or whatever like that. But you just want to come to my house and lay in my bed, and then my bed come from Westgate Resort, so we see all that thick, nice cushion, and you want to look at my big screen TV. Well, I sit and work, but we ain't so much fucking we can do, but I got business to take care of. But you got what you gonna do? So you can't just be fucking. No, now you was my man. Okay, baby, I know you went to work today. Okay, but I'm finna go to my office make some more money. See, so that's why men, a lot of gay men look at relationships like this. Want to fuck? They like this person for the season. I don't want a season man, but I need a real baby. What's up? You good? I'm good. Okay, So
Now,
that's my
this is an
thing.
interesting conversation, and I was gonna save this till a little later, but since we
Oh,
kind of already don't delve into this realm, now y'all know this is football season. This is the season of homecomings, and by the way, let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me share this real quick. This is the season of homecomings and such, and I will actually be hosting, emceeing a party for FAMU's homecoming. Where is my freaking share button? Hold on, let me
fam you,
share this.
fam you,
Let's
fam got
see.
done you. All right, all right.
I have never been to that homecoming. Jesus, ooh,
Yes,
Girl,
FAMU homecoming, whole vibe, baby.
you
So
never been.
right here, you
mm-mm.
see this party is going on. That's the Saturday of FAMU homecoming, October the 29th. Key Elements presents the Key Valley Homecoming Edition with yours truly as the host, with performances by Mocha Chancellor, Omni, that's the guy on the far right with the hoodie, the legendary Miss Nina Chancellor. If anybody knows the name Nina Chancellor, she's a legend up there in the North Florida area. Um, Menage, but excuse me, Bonet Aviance. It's gonna be a good night. If you've ever seen me host, I have a whole nother
Beyonce.
personality. The personality even you get right now is turned up when I host. But I really don't care when I host. It's turned up by a factor of 10.
Oh,
So so this is gonna be in Tallahassee. If you are gonna be in Tallahassee for FAMU's homecoming, um,
Why they let
homecoming
my
weekend.
they let my grandbaby? That's not. No, I don't know what it is. Never mind. I'm sorry.
so
Oh,
who that
okay,
girl
baby.
is right there? Who
Which
that
one?
girl is right by Keys? Is she performing?
Baby, I don't know if she gonna be there or not. I don't know if she just a cute fine placement or what.
Oh, okay.
I know them ones at the bottom gonna be there.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's $25 at the door. We ain't selling no tickets, no shit. We ain't doing all that. Just bring your $25 at the door. They're gonna have a bar. They're gonna have hookahs.
Mm.
Um, they're gonna have
Okay.
sections. We got our
Oh.
DJ Ghost, who's one of the baddest motherfucking DJs. He's a straight man, but when I tell you he is an ally of our community, he's been rocking with us for years. And
Okay.
this gonna be a good night. So if you're in Tallahassee, come on by.
Halloween weekend. Check that
That
out.
is Halloween weekend. There's also another party on that Sunday. I'll pull that flyer in a minute and
Mm-mm.
share that. I got to give a shout out to Key Elements, my homegirl Keishonda, who is throwing this function, and I'm happy that she asked me to come and be a part of it.
Woo! Yeah.
Now, since we talking about homecoming, now when at FAMU, if Tallahassee, we had an expression the week of homecoming. It was don't eat, don't sleep, just flee. Bitches homecoming week. I'm gonna repeat it again, folks, in the back. Don't eat,
Okay.
don't sleep, just
Whoa.
flee. Bitch,
Just
it's homecoming week. And
oh.
last year, my brother London, we was talking about homecoming on this show. And we was talking about some of the do's and don'ts if you go on homecoming.
Okay.
And the girls like to go to homecoming, and usually it's just like when you go to Sizzle, you can't find a fleet nowhere. No matter what store you go to, if you don't bring them with you, bitch, you out of gas. Yes,
I never been to Sizzle
Child, let me
neither.
tell you, Sizzle, every Walmart, Target, Walgreens, you couldn't find a fleet in the whole goddamn South Florida. If you didn't come with them hoes,
Let me start selling fleet then for those weekends.
it literally
Right,
was
that's what I'm
somebody
talking
selling
about.
fleets.
Hey, let
It
me go ahead
literally
and
was.
give you let
Let
me
me
give
go.
you a stack of fleet. Go ahead and supply mine. Be
It
back
literally
tomorrow.
was somebody selling fleets, and they was making a killing.
So I'll make sure I put a post. I'm in your city for the
Yeah,
weekend, and I got fleet.
yeah.
And
So
they're
$3,
gonna find you. And
$3
they're
a
they gonna
gonna
bottle.
fire
find
you.
you.
Babe, I'm gonna come get
Unless you
you.
one of
Oh,
them girls from the old school, and
oh,
that if you ain't have no other
that's
choice, you get you a good
$5.
old water bottle and go do what you
Uh,
got to do.
That's
But
$5 baby.
a
Five
$5.
dollars.
You know what? See, babe,
inflation.
I
Five
love.
dollars.
Yeah, I got $5 a bottle. Don't worry about
Yeah.
this. Let me start
Uh
stacking
huh.
up.
So
You
anyhow,
know.
London, we was talking, and London gave us
Mm,
this whole motherfucking routine regimen,
okay,
and I
go
wanted him
ahead.
to give that this whole process because the girls need to know. I don't want you coming to my city embarrassing me.
So this is a bottom regimen. Like this is the
This for the
recipe.
girls that want to get plunged, but the people that do the plunging, they need to know too, so they know what to look for.
Okay, so y'all who listening, y'all hear that right? Y'all bottoms. We proud of y'all last season.
What's
We
up,
proud of
KJ?
we proud of with Picasso. No Picasso for
No
Halloween,
Picasso,
okay?
baby. We don't
Okay,
do
no
artwork.
no Mona Lisa smiles. No, none of that. Okay.
So London, I'm
Okay.
gonna turn it over to you.
All right. Hi,
Mm-hmm.
everybody.
My spirit, my
Lesson
spirit.
I
101.
came with his voice.
Hi, everybody. Spirit
Everybody.
fingers.
All right.
Yes, come through.
Hey. All right. Listen to me. Listen
Mm-hmm.
to me very clearly.
Mm-hmm.
For all you motherfuckers who want some dick homecoming week, please, please, fleet your ass before you have sex because y'all gonna have a shitty mess if you
Mm.
Mm.
okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
Darius, do you have the picture of the animal fleet bottle?
Oh, you know what? I could do even better than that. Give me a second.
Oh, you got some at home.
You know that way he going.
Ooh, he
Oh,
going
wait
to
a minute.
the.
London,
Uh,
wait a minute. London look like
uh,
he excusing himself too.
oh,
I know.
they keep a storage. Oh no,
Okay.
no,
His
that's
storage
right.
is never,
I
never
can't
empty.
talk. I got 4 bottles underneath my sink too, so baby, I can't even talk.
So why they doing that? But you're supposed to now. I know this medical. You're supposed to pour that fluid out of there. I heard that you're not supposed to use that.
Not supposed to use what? The
You're not
fleet?
supposed to use the
You
saline inside it. That's what I heard. Is that
you're not
true?
I never heard that. What you say, London?
you're not supposed to use the fleet solution because it messes up your walls and stuff.
Yes.
Okay, So let me
Okay,
say this. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
So, okay. So as in like using a fleet, the solution itself, not repetitively. Like if you use it
Um,
today, don't keep
you
using it back to back
Oh,
to
I
back
ain't
to
never
back.
used it.
Yeah.
okay?
My mama taught me to
Now,
pour it out.
now for the
Mine
girls who
talk
don't
what
know, when you use that solution, keep that bottle. You put some warm. I ain't gonna tell my recipes.
Yeah, you
Y'all
put.
know how to.
Go ahead, London.
Ooh,
London gonna tell his recipe.
it's
I'm about to
squeaky,
tell.
bitch.
I'm about to
Look,
tell.
this is like learning how to make the right macaroni and cheese. You gotta have different recipes. Come on now.
No, Darius, pull your
Uh,
bottle up.
Hold your bottle.
hold up. I was gonna download a picture, but hold on. I couldn't
Ooh.
find my good one. You know, I
Okay,
had a reusable one.
you're right. Mine is reasonable too,
Yeah,
but
mine is. I have the little thing to hook to you, yeah, and put it up in
there
the
you
ski.
You
go.
got the
Yeah,
shower cap.
boom.
Okay, hold up.
That bottle that Darius has in his hand is called an Animal Fleet bottle.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you can fleet yourself one or two ways.
Oh,
Okay.
one or two.
You
I feel
can
like Vanna.
you can either go to the bathroom and then once you're done, you can do it in the toilet. Or you can be like me, who gets in the shower after to make sure that everything is fine.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, you can use the solution one time. After that time, you pour that solution out and
Mm-hmm.
warm water.
Warm water. Mm-hmm.
So after that, after you sleep a long time, well, not a long time, but you make sure it's like clean. It has like no smell at all. That's how you know you're done.
Okay.
Okay.
When he mean by no smell, that mean no smell. The water's clean.
The
When you
water,
push it out,
The
it's
water is
like
clear.
it's
the water is
separate hills
clear,
coming out. It's
clean,
white. Clear.
no smell at
It's
all.
clear as a glistening snow.
Hello.
Right. Then,
Mm-hmm.
well, I'm sorry, I should have backed up. However, if you are trying to shave yourself
Ooh.
for a situation, you don't use no razors, people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You use this right here.
Bitch, how you know, bitch? Then you telling you hold my motherfucking cigar. We gotta fight hard.
What
Um,
They
is
be
that?
like, how you smell so good, baby? Don't worry about that. It's
you use
good.
this right here.
For,
Telling my
for,
secret.
for our listening audience that can't see this picture, this is a cream.
Beats.
Scoot back. Scoot back, Doc.
Hold up, I'm finna find a picture.
That's a
Okay.
V.
So as he's finding the hair removal, the hair removal stuff that I use,
Mm-hmm.
that is, it's like cream. You put it on, you leave it on. When you do your finger after 7 minutes and you have hair on your finger, that means you're ready to take a shower. That means
Mm-hmm.
all the hair will come the fuck off of you.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
And it's not that near smell. It's
And
not.
Oh, it's so that is like near though.
it's
Yeah.
like hair, but it doesn't stink. It
Gotcha.
doesn't burn.
It doesn't
It
irritate your.
No, it
never
doesn't.
irritate at all. So after you use that, then you go to the bathroom. Then you
Mm-hmm.
do the fleet situation.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last but certainly not least thing is this is what I do.
Mm-hmm.
If I know I'm about to get some, um, I use this other stuff that will stop it. I don't know what it's called. I don't have no more, but it stop the hair bumps from itching and to making it look like it's
A situation.
like you done did some shit down there.
Mm.
Mm.
Once I put that on, I be walking around my house butt booty naked because I already know. Oh, baby, you can get this ass. Yes, God.
Oh.
I use a cream as well too after I get
So
done. And yeah.
so basically what I'm saying is like baby powder, don't put it on
No
there.
ma'am.
Don't do anything that's going to sensitize, make your skin. There you go. That's
Oh.
right.
Ooh.
3-in-1 cream gel.
Yeah, that's it.
Veet.
That's it. And they got other like scents as well too. So
Veet.
yeah.
Okay. Leg and body.
I
Got it.
I promise you on everything I love. I've been using
Yes, Sheila. Wow.
I,
Yes.
for, I want to say
Some type of my secret. How I get my trade. Baby, you smell so good. I know, babe. and I eat my pineapples.
Bitch,
I
I'm going to
laugh.
get a pineapple tonight.
So
He say that you cook this
I
was
promise
what's up.
my take my word for it. I have been doing this same process, oh God, since I was fucking 13 years old.
Oh
Yes,
wow.
my
They
age.
taught you
Damn, since she was
good.
13?
Yes.
They
I
taught
started
you right.
Was
God.
that legal? I'm just saying, hey, dog. Hey, I
I
just
ain't
want
know what
to.
fleeting was when I was 13. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know what fleeting was.
I I started very early and I
Okay.
Damn, you
mastered in
experienced.
like about a year or so. So I've been about doing it for about 20 years and I have never ever had a complaint
So,
at all.
so I mean, I've always heard, and so you didn't mention this, but I've when I've heard about people going on dates, I've literally had my friends say, "I'm not gonna eat because."
You know why?
Hmm.
Because they don't want to have a shitty man.
Right. So you didn't say anything about not eating or
If you decide to eat light.
Real
right.
life, nothing heavy.
Like going like you can't sit and say you finna fuck when you done had some oxtail, macaroni and cheese, collard green, fried cornbread. You can't do that. So like
Chitlins.
Like what Tron
Mhm.
cook.
yeah,
So you guys, you go to Tron house, aka you got to get Tron meat before he feeds
yeah, like you gotta get that nigga gotta hit your head in the head, boy, before
you.
you
Tron got to knock
before,
your head into that headboard for you eat, bitch.
before
We gonna water this plate up afterwards.
yeah. Well,
Cause I can't with y'all. He always
He,
crazy.
he
He
gonna
always
feed you.
crazy.
He gonna feed you after, but
yeah,
you gotta get it first.
He gonna have your good old to go
but
plate ready right there by
hey,
the door.
Hello, somebody.
he gonna feed you.
In a plastic grocery bag.
Yeah, he but don't
Okay, Tron.
don't listen to me. Don't go to the business. Let me eat first and think penis. That's gonna be a shitty situation.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I tell people, like I've told my kids, I have, if you want to have sex, I ain't telling you not to, but eat like a salad or like crackers or something very,
Wait a
very
minute, what
light.
kind of dressing, brother?
No, but I be scared to eat a salad too, cause you know what salad.
I'll be scared with a salad too.
Cause
I would say a vinaigrette, no heavy dressing.
well, even like what's in salad, like spinach, like fresh spinach, will baby
So
that'll
even
clean
with
you
eat,
through.
even with eating a salad, you have to be careful of what kind of salad you eat.
Hmm.
Bitch, I'm on a water diet, family homecoming
If you
weekend.
go to Ruby Tuesday, if you go to Ruby Tuesday and they have a salad bar, I'm not expecting you to get eggs, croutons, bacon, and spinach and all. You gotta eat light. Like it's not rocket science, but like I know right now, if my husband walk in here and be like, "Oh, babe, I want to fuck," I've ate pizza, so I already know I'm finna get my ass in the shower because I already know what is finna come after that. You have first of all, you have to know your body.
Hmm.
I
Yep.
know if I done ate, I know how long I'm gonna be in the shower.
Hmm.
If I came home from work and I've been eating all day, I know that's the hour process. Now, if I get home on Saturday and I ain't been doing shit and I ain't been eating, okay, that's about 30 minutes.
Wait a
But
minute, brother. You ain't never had a moment where he wanted to get it right there and you said, okay, I got to go do me a real 15, 20
oh
minute
no,
little touch up real quick.
I'll tell him in a second. Wait a minute, let me go check because
Yeah, I don't went in there and did a little 20 minute and then came out
oh,
and did what I had to do.
I've looked at it as you have to have enough respect for yourself, not
Mm.
Hmm.
to do that to your spouse. Because to me, that's nasty. I don't
Hmm.
give a damn.
Unless they into that kind of shit now. And that's nasty
I
too. But
get to that. That's on y'all. But how I was raised, that's some nasty ass shit. That's
So
I'm sorry, but I know we all gay on here, but that's some gay ass shit. Sorry.
to the
You
gay
know,
ass shit,
you know
I
what's really,
can't.
you know what's really interesting about this because I hear so much about negative connotations about bottoms, and the process that bottoms go through.
So
People who
like,
bottom,
and
it really
it,
is.
it
It's
when I say
disheartening when I hear people's
it,
like, oh, they use bottom like, oh, you bottom or you this, you know. they make it sound as though it's a bad thing. You
Oh,
know,
I never heard that.
you ain't
Wow.
never. I mean, they just. Let me give you an example. The Bobby Light show. I saw one of the episodes. Yeah,
Ooh, that show is a whole cackle.
yeah, but one of the episodes, the dude was like literally going at this other dude saying, "You bottom." Like it's almost like anybody that's receiving. It's like women, right? It's like women.
Right.
If you are receiving, they see this as a weakness.
Mm.
When you describe what you gotta go through to prepare to be
Yeah.
a bottom for somebody, I think there's so much pride in that. I think there's so much commitment to that,
Well,
right?
Yeah.
how you gonna tell somebody who can take dick and smile that's a weakness? I don't get that. Baby, listen, and I be looking at, look, my little friend, we look at little porn or whatever, and I be looking like, how the fuck they just take dick like that? I'm like, hold up, bitch, hold up.
It.
You know,
I,
they don't want to know, bitch. That's not
I,
no weak shit, bitch. You
I,
hold
I
up.
learned that it's like people have to understand that bottoming is so much fucking work, especially if you do it right. But here is the good
It
thing.
is a lot of work.
It is, and it pisses me off with these fuck
If
ass tops. When y'all
if
come over here and get this good pussy, and
right,
y'all come and be 3 pumps in your nut, and bitch, I got been in there fucking hours.
so what
Bitch,
pisses
I get a
listen,
motherfucking
no
for
listen,
all y'all
Chub,
bitches out.
Chub, Chub,
I'm
like no
sorry.
shit. You
Whew,
know what really pisses me off?
dude, it made me so upset.
If I have done all of that for you, and then you nut instantly when you put your shit in my ass.
Instantly, the head ain't even in good.
Hey, oh, I'm so glad my husband is not a quick nutter. I
Man,
love it, but then,
ooh,
oh, wait a minute, hold on, motherfucker. Bitch, 30 minutes now, you done about wore my motherfucking walls out. Bitch,
Let
I'm
me tell you,
tired.
Chubb, I used to have one like that too, baby. All he could get in was 3 pumps, and he was done.
baby,
I'm like,
listen, I was so mad
I'm
at this
like,
man. And wasn't
get
he
your
was
fuck ass
so
out of here.
fucking fine. But I was like, oh, bitch, we finna twirl, bitch. You hear me? He said, I'm on the way. I saw come meet you at the room or whatever. Bitch, I got clean my all at the house before I went there. So I was ready, baby. You hear me? But that bitch came in, I'm like, yeah, but we would have tear this bitch down. That bitch put it up.
You be like,
It was the
But,
head turn for
okay,
me
now
right then.
I can tell you a story
Man,
live. So I was in Atlanta last year, right?
shit,
I went,
ooh.
got myself together. I didn't do any of the douching part, but I cleaned out a little bit. This, that, and the third. I goes in Marquette. No motherfucking lie. Standing at the bar with my son. Yes, I was being a mess. But
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Okay.
So nigga
Okay.
walked,
what happened, brother?
nigga
Mm-hmm.
walked fine as fuck, this, that, and the third, talking shit, da, da, da. He was like, man, I wait your motherfucking ass time.
Oh, don't they say that?
I said,
Don't they say that?
girl,
'Cause I
it
was,
gets on my nerves.
don't it?
I said, well, baby, you don't even know where I'm from.
Well,
I said, Florida.
clearly.
I'm not your average Georgia peach motherfucker, okay? This
Right.
orange, fuck that. So
Okay.
I went to the dance club.
Mm-hmm.
Being a mess, I put the man hands in my pants on purpose.
Mm.
On purpose.
Oh.
He felt my hole, right? And it was like,
Ooh.
he was like, oh, damn, I just nutted. Huh?
Okay.
The whole show just went off. The whole show just went off.
We all had the same reaction, like,
Hey,
Like,
showdown.
Well, I haven't had nothing like that, but I had something
but
similar,
listen,
but one
I
like
love
that.
one thing I can say to my heart. I love a motherfucker that be talking a whole lot of shit, but then when you get them to me, it's time to perform it. They can't.
Bitch, I
So
be
you,
pissed the fuck off. You hear me?
I be mad, but
I
also
be
I
so
be
mad.
nasty.
I don't laugh. Bitch, I be
I
like,
be
what the fuck is wrong? What's this?
no, I'm talking about wait a minute.
Ooh.
I'm after I done cussed him out. After I done cussed him out. I ain't sit here and say I don't cuss the ugly last night, but
Bitch, they be all kind of lip dick motherfuckers.
be
Ooh,
lip
you three pump bitch.
sticking it out. I be like,
I cuss them out. You hear me? Bitch, so tell
and
me,
you
bitch.
plate.
Uh,
Get out.
Hey, look, I'm from Mississippi. You know what? My background from Mississippi, so you know me. I might have cooked a whole meal in there. So I know we gonna work it out. So I got made cook some oxtails, some rotisserie chicken, some
You
collard
doing
greens, some rice. So
Also, you
so
ought to cook one of them Tron meals.
who I cooks, baby. That's me. I cook. I'm not bringing my plate or whatever like that. Bitch, you ain't get this plate. Bitch, you just told me that you finna work my big ass. You know what I'm talking about? So you a pretty red bitch. And I was like, yeah, bitch, you finna fuck me good, bitch. I had no dick in a while either. I'm ready. Bitch,
baby?
I grabbed that bitch dick. It is I just grabbed it. It is what? Baby, no.
That mean you got power, Chub.
If
That mean
I
you
do,
a missionary. That mean you
I'm a
got power.
I'm a goblin.
Baby,
I'm a goblin. Yes, ma'am.
What's a
Anyway,
goon to a goblin?
ain't nothing.
well, but like yeah, back when I was my single days, man. Ooh.
Well, we
That's
don't
my
want to
my
hear.
love. Alpha chain, baby.
So
More subtle.
So yeah, I think the point we just tried to make, I don't know we laughing, but the point is we know, at these large events, we know prize, homecomings, stuff like that. We know people gonna go and they gonna do their thing. We just want to make sure if you gonna do your thing, that when the story is told,
Mm-hmm.
that let the record reflect that you had some good ass or some good meat and you was not a shitty kitty.
Well, I mean, look, you left out the whole. So this was just for the bottom. So you got to come back and do something for the top because I feel like there's
Now,
sometimes.
so the tops and some of y'all asses, let me talk about y'all for a minute.
Oh,
Some of y'all asses need to make sure now if you be talking about pulling your little meat out and putting it all in people and people, make sure you
I got,
ain't got
I got, I
you
got.
ain't got no pieces of pieces of your underwear all up under your nuts, no
Baby, no,
string,
no, no,
baby.
no,
I
no.
got one.
If y'all are uncut, make sure
I
you
want to. I
clean
got
that
one.
cheesy ass dicks. Because that shit stank. And then
It,
you'll look what's wrong. Bitch, you funky bitch. Yes. And then you'll clean your gooch. You want to come and suck and gobble you up, but then you smell like a whole ass. Come on, bitch. Get that dick together, baby. You want mount lip service, but you ain't
And
no.
wipe the back of that ass too while you at it.
Clean that
Cause I
ass,
know
bitch.
some of y'all, top still like that ass played with.
And they do.
and they did.
And when I'm talking
uh,
to her, I'm eating everything. You hear me? You don't come in my bedroom think I ain't finna eat, bitch. You better move your ass out the way.
now,
That
one,
got me mad because that bitch had tried me
uh,
the other day. Oh, that bitch had tried me. I'm sorry, y'all. I was getting a flashback.
I'm sorry, we ain't been to trigger you, babe.
Woo! I deleted and blocked that bitch
one thing,
quick, bitch.
uh,
Talk about a bad memory. Your whole face showed it.
It did. Fine ass bitch. And you just what? I mean, football, bill, that's everything, bitch. I
and
blocked that bitch
uh,
so quick.
and the dick went small.
Who? But what you? So-
Like,
what
what
you
you
get?
mean? Like,
Like he nutted.
That was it. That
That
he,
was it. Like it was through. He was like, I ain't know it's gonna be like that. Bitch,
bitch, me either.
that's
I would have had somebody over here avoid fucking around with you.
he ain't had nobody had no good stuff before. You like, yeah,
but
but
that's because y'all also supposed to do foreplay. So I think a lot of men don't. Y'all still miss out on
That
that.
was the
oh,
foreplay.
you know what? You right. I
Wait,
did
oh,
gobble him
hold
up.
on, wait a minute,
He
wait a
couldn't
minute,
help
wait a minute,
it.
wait a minute.
He couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle it.
That's fine.
I was like, baby, you better put on
Okay,
the seat, better grab your Bible, honey, because I'm on the way. You hear me?
He's like, all right, I'm about to take you there.
Babe,
so
enjoy it.
um, for the two top that's on this side of the computer, let me explain something to y'all. Okay, um,
Wait
hi,
a minute, just for clarification, who you talking to?
I'm talking to Terrance and Tron.
Oh, I thought you was
Oh,
talking to Chubb and Tron. I
I'm
ain't. I'm
versed,
just.
baby. I'm
I
versed.
just had to clarify.
I'm versed.
I had to clarify. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Excuse me, I know Chubby first because he talking about getting more dick. Hey, I know my sister. Hello,
What's up, girl? What's he?
hey. I ain't talking. Not talking because
I'm
you
first.
first too, Darius.
Oh yeah, I don't climb up in a piece of trade here too.
Okay,
Down
so I'm talking.
five.
Oh,
Six.
That's I'm talking to y'all two right here.
Okay, what's
Talk to the
going on?
talk to the bishop and the mango sucker. Is that better?
No, the mango sucker.
Sound like a good old time to me.
I, baby,
Look,
Terrance can make a whole lot of money without a fix, but you get it?
Missionary, I got a finger up, please.
So he might have leave the service early.
he throw the white flag. He gives up.
But London, he didn't suck it. He ate it.
Oh,
It's the difference. He ate it. He ate it, brother.
Okay.
What's your statement?
He sopped it up like a biscuit and some syrup.
I mean,
Ooh.
he ain't got no problem with eating ass or pussy. So,
What's your statement for? But I just felt like those were great tips and points that you gave to bottoms and and women in general, right? Just making sure. I mean, they got a lot of cleaning solutions that women are using.
correct.
Women come to homecoming to get ready. You know what I'm saying? You want to hook up with your old fling or somebody you thought you wanted, and then they didn't play. Now you're away from your wife. I'm still on the other aspects of homecoming. Is do you give your significant other, partner, husband, wife? Do you give them a pass?
No.
Oh no, that's a whole nother conversation right there.
I'm right there.
Okay.
So once you clean up all that, let's come back next week and talk.
Because I don't, baby.
That will be a discussion for next week. Do you give your husband a pass? That's a very good discussion.
For homecoming. I need a pass.
I don't know now because I ain't got no husband, but I don't know if I could do that.
I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm
Because do you want him to die?
baby. I just
Oh,
did 25 to life right quick. Right,
I don't need to
thinking
get
about
we
it.
should talk about that next week. I think we should talk about that next week because that's a big ass deep conversation.
I mean, it depends what kind of relationship you have. If you have a relationship where that is something that y'all mutually
like, are you talking about
agree that can happen.
a relationship that y'all?
No, I'm not talking about.
No, you just saying this particular weekend.
Pass. It's a pass. Do you give your significant other a pass? I feel like there's a need to do that to not set yourself up for the okie doke. I don't believe that.
I'll be like, babe, this bullet ain't gonna pass you. So
Let's ask the question.
Do not stop, go.
Right.
So then my question, then my follow-up would be then I don't go to homecomings, I don't go to prides, I won't go to events without my partner. Because those are situations where you put yourself in a vulnerable space. You drinking, you highly influenced. I'm not saying you can't be good, but I'm saying I'm gonna come home and want some. And if I can't come home and want some from you, I get it from you. I'm gonna get it like homeboy cheated on Nia Long.
I'm flying first class. Baby, I'm here. What you saying?
So let me explain something, Terrance.
We got two more topics, London. You ain't gonna get me trapped up in this.
Oh, girl.
Are you in a relationship? What's T?
I'm
Terrance?
in a coupleship right now.
What?
Yeah.
He said it.
Oh yeah, only one person knows. Yeah.
So you in a
wait a minute.
poly relationship type deal?
I'm in a relationship with a couple. Yes.
You know what? 2 people asked me to do that. I just can't do that. And I know they may be watching. I'm so sorry. I can't because I'm very old school when it comes to relationships. Like it's me and my man. That's it. I may click. You might be on my man too much, but forget that you my man too. See, I can't. See, I just need one. I just need one.
Well,
Yeah.
people say that, but then they be turning around and having one over here, one over there, one over here.
Well, I've never cheated anybody I've been with, and my longest relationship was 6 years. I've always been very faithful. Always been there. I always had my man back every relationship.
You know what, Chub, you might want to try this dating. There's this guy, I can't think of his name right now, but there's this guy who helps to put, has a dating app, not an app, but it's like on Instagram, and he be posting people.
So with my little business thing, I was thinking about doing a speed dating event here in Orlando. just you have a minute or 2 minutes, whatever, to talk to this
Yeah.
particular person and go, because it has to be other men out here like me that just want a one-on-one relationship to build and grow. Just like a regular man and a woman. They have kids and y'all do it. I'm not gonna say that every relationship is perfect because it's not. You're gonna go through your obstacles. But I need somebody who's ready gonna go through these obstacles and just jump over these hurdles with me. So it gotta be more people out here like me.
There are, and
So
I feel like
yeah.
there are, and there are people who are willing to go to war or go to bat for the person that they're with, right?
If
I
I keep bond money, yeah, you're right. I will go
Yeah,
to war. You
yeah,
right.
yeah, but I'm saying that I just feel like I don't think if you, and I'm not saying this is where you land, right?
Hmm.
But you're not gonna. I don't know. I'm not. I've never been on the apps, so I apologize to anybody that I might offend by making this comment. But I feel like those apps are more associated with sex. Like if the
That's
They
and,
are.
and that's what it is.
Jack,
That's
Jack,
what it is.
Grinder,
Jack Grinder,
right?
Growler, all the rest of them. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Because
but
that's a nut. That's a nut.
So
You out for a
I mean,
nut.
I have messages sitting there. I haven't even checked. You know what I'm saying? So I know they got piled up. Even some of my Facebook, I'd be like,
yeah, I heard Facebook is a better one. I've heard.
better.
Well,
Yep.
Baby,
I mean,
baby,
Man,
Facebook can be a mess too.
let me tell you what's going on my Facebook right now. This boy will come over there today. I'm looking like, I don't even know you. Like, so no, I don't know why. I just maybe it's gonna be one day.
but I'm gonna tell you, I feel like even being out of school. So once I got out of school, it made it very difficult to date. I feel like you meet the best people when you're with the friends, right? When like somebody like Tron somehow, because he's gonna invite people that are associated with his environment, his energy. A wedding, a wedding, right? That might be a good time. I've met some great people at weddings. I didn't meet this couple at a wedding. I didn't meet this couple at a wedding.
I went to a wedding. Actually, one of my homegirls. She might be Jessica. No, she's looking, but
Hey, Jessica.
Jessica. Her wife had got married. She invited me, and she had these two dudes. I didn't know that man was her boyfriend. I mean, him just talking, chatting up. He done got me wine and everything. Then the boyfriend wanted to fight me, and I was like,
Um,
"Why? Why?" I said, "Why did you want to fight me for?" And I'm like, "I don't want to cut up
at
because
the wedding.
I do cut up real quick. It takes me
Oh,
nothing."
okay.
So I'm looking like, why this dude? And he was like, well, it's my husband. And bitch, you over here talking to me? Like but you got left him over there saying that, but I whoop your ass. Like I
Hmm.
would understand why.
Yeah.
So the wedding thing, this my
Well, no,
homegirl
there is.
Jessica, she was like, Dexter, you crazy? No, that bitch was crazy.
And you know what? And I think some like Velvet was talking about doing the the red dress run, like events that are more not necessarily centered around sexualized events,
Uh
but
huh.
more
See,
ph- philanthropical. He has events. He does events down in the space.
well, I'm more Neil, so I like poetry and open mic and stuff
So
like
like
that.
those spaces,
Yeah.
right?
So,
Yeah.
but when you're a single father and you just don't really do too much because when I'm working through the day, that my son comes home, we doing homework or you got football or basketball. I'm all with the straight boys. I'm always with the hood niggas.
I got my friends.
So it's
So
hard for me as a parent. I love my life though. Not saying I don't. I really love my life, but sometimes you want to go out and meet people, and then when you get out, then you meet the bullshit, and it's like I could have stayed home and
yeah,
I got alcohol here. I got a whole ball. What you know what I'm saying? So um. I know I'm
you,
gonna try one day.
yeah,
I may take him on his offer and go to Tallahassee, but I was supposed to be in Atlanta for Universe. So
what's
Oh
that?
yeah, MBU,
yeah,
MBU.
Universe,
Uh
MBU, the
huh.
pageant.
You going
Cause
to you going to the
I
virgin girl?
yeah, my TT running. Of course, I got to
Who,
see her.
who,
Tanisha Iman.
oh girl, I'll
Oh,
be there.
Tanisha Iman, your TT.
That's my TT. My mom is Vita Moye Sherrington, the daughter of Gabrielle Alexis Sherrington.
Yeah, that's his teacher.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Vita.
man, that
But
sounds like a whole lineage. That sounds like
yeah,
Queen
I don't even know
Queen
them.
Elizabeth
Yeah, I
the
just
First.
It's
know.
a
I'm
big
I
part of
know.
this
Yeah, I
house.
know
I'm
Tanisha.
part of the Sherrington's house. Yeah.
so
So
like
Hmm.
yeah.
a big ass family. Like so, Sharringtons are my cousin and Alexis is my aunt. So that's how that go. But
Oh, okay.
Oh
Okay.
But
Well,
yeah,
wow.
I just know of.
I,
I just meant me and
I'll be there
Tita.
too,
I
baby.
like. Okay. Well, we can tell. We can tell. You know. Do say. Do
Yes.
say you drink. You say.
Uh,
Do say your drink.
I'm going to be on. I'm going to be Incredible Hulk that night, so I'm going to be a
Oh
bad.
well, I'm going to get my Casamigos. I, you
Child. So this has been interesting. So let's go to
know.
another topic.
Okay.
So I saw some bullshit that really just disturbed my spirit.
Hmm.
Now y'all know we got some. Everybody know you got a black sheep in the family. Somebody you don't kicked out the family before because they
Oh
just be on
Lord,
some bullshit.
I know where this is going.
Oh
And
shit! What happened?
Kanye,
Oh,
My Catalina West.
the artist formerly known as Kanye, so he like to say,
Uh huh.
uh, baby, I just
You
don't
know,
understand some people. But hold on, I want to show y'all this. Let's see. So right here, you see a picture of Kanye West and Candace Owens. Now the picture was taken from the back. So Mother
by
West,
by a messy assistant. Somebody
yes.
want to be
Oh,
messy.
they took that shit on purpose, I'm sure.
That was on purpose.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, I didn't realize his neck looked like a Shar-Pei dog back there.
He look like a pack of it look like a pack of hot dogs back there. Yeah, it do.
I didn't notice that.
So Kanye West had a surprise a pop-up fashion show for Paris Fashion Week. I know Mother West thinks she's a fashionista.
He is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, excuse me.
You know.
Oh,
So here you see Kanye West and Candace Owens' old whack ass wearing a White Lives Matter shirt during Fashion Week. On the front, I could not find a picture of the front of the sweatshirt, but they said on the front of the sweatshirt, he actually had an image of Pope John Paul II. Now, why
Mm.
the Pope was on the front, I have no idea what the significance of that was. So he was wearing the hoodie, and Candace Owens was wearing the shirt. And then also the other part of this that really got me was Lauryn Hill's daughter, Salah Marley Lauren, who is also the granddaughter of Bob Marley,
mm-hmm.
was also in the fashion show, wearing the shirt, and I guess, in all on the ideology. Kanye West made a statement saying that everybody knows that Black Lives Matter was a scam. Um, the young lady Salah, who is Lauryn Hill's daughter, you talk about miseducation of the Negro for real.
Damn.
Um, she said a bunch of shit talking about telling people to get out of their hive mind mentalities, and you're
Wow.
not going to bully me, you're not going to manipulate me, you're not going to make me be quiet, basically, that kind of bullshit. So the fashion community really was not with this shit that Kanye did. Like Vogue, a lot of these fashion magazines, they put out statements, this is hate language, we not with this. Kanye decided he was going to clap back and posted pictures of one of the young lady by the name of Gabriella Carifa Johnson, who is like
A blogger. She's a fashion blogger.
she's a fashion director and a fashion, and
Yeah.
for Garage magazine, and she works for Vogue.
And she's a sister.
So
She's a black
and
girl.
she's a black woman.
Yeah, she's a black woman. Yeah.
Yes. And when he did that, why he did that? Because when I tell you, they really started coming after him then for that. So what I'm just trying to understand is, what the hell is wrong with Kanye West
Well, I
that
feel
we
like,
don't already know?
listen, I feel
And
like
Candace Owens and Salah.
well, no, we know Candace, where Candace stands. It's about the check, right? It's about the check with Candace. It's always going to be about the check. Candace is very much so aware her husband has money. She wants to maintain money. Somebody has to play the devil's advocate, right? And Candace has been doing that very well in the space. I can't speak for Lauryn Hill's daughter. I find it very, offensive. Someone who's Jamaican Caribbean background. I just don't see where there's even
The
room.
granddaughter of Bob Marley. We
And
all knew what Bob Marley was about.
I was talking about me. I'm not talking about her. Now she got an
Uh,
extra added responsibility to her namesake, right? But again, I don't know about that. For Kanye West, and I said this, Amanda Seal, calls out people. I love Amanda Seal, and she clapped back at me. I'm on social media, so I like to talk to these people like, they got sense. And so Candace clapped back at me because I felt like, it wasn't in a bad way, but it was just a matter of me saying that I don't believe that my time is too valuable for me to be worried about somebody that's not even in the same financial tax bracket as me. Like, this man makes so much more money than I do. What he care about me giving my opinion and opining on a situation about him writing Black Lives? It really ain't gonna do shit, right? They ain't gonna do shit. This man, I also got to remember that this man is mentally challenged. So his behaviors, I initially, like an alcoholic or anybody else that suffers from a disease that cripples them from using the sense of what we call common, I just don't feel like it's worth my efforts to try to figure it out. There's attention drawers. There are people who do things just for attention. Anybody who continues to follow this man, who's constantly been up Trump's ass, that's just them. I can appreciate him from a fashion standpoint. I can appreciate him from lyrics that he once did before without acknowledging or being on his team now. Like, when you step away, and I'm going to step away. And I think that's what I did here. That's what Jaden did.
Boosie too. Did you hear what Boosie said?
No,
now y'all know Boosie always in the media saying something stupid, but this time Boosie was on point. Boosie, he made several online posts, and he DM'd Kanye, and he said he basically condemned West for speaking ill of a movement, talking about the Black Lives Matter movement, for speaking ill of the Black Matter movement, which is geared towards the betterment of Black people. And he even accused West of going against his own race. And he told Kanye, he said, do us a favor and just bleach your skin all white. Now, I don't necessarily agree with that statement, but that's what Boosie said.
His wife or his ex-wife was making herself look as Black as she possibly could. So I don't see. Russell Simmons made some very strong comments, to Kanye West in love. He took his birthday to do that, and I feel like what I'm hurt by, these people know him. This ain't nothing new. If I start seeing you slip into the deep, and I wait until you getting all this limelight and hype about you being in the deep, I have not done my due diligence as a person that has your telephone number on a regular. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody should. Everybody. This didn't just happen. People just like R. Kelly. This has been a yes person community, and because he can write the checks, and because he got a whole gospel choir here with some of the most prolific singers. I'm talking about singers that are singing background vocals for you name it. They've been on that stage, and he has a whole choir that has a whole album that has whole awards, right? And these people follow in his footsteps. So if you have this type of behavior, if TD Jakes did some shit like this, I know we'd be having a different conversation. But because he's R&B or because he's hip hop, I feel like they've lagged their feet. They've waited too long. And now they've waited too long, and now they want to pull this man back and pull him back in the rings.
It's too late.
I think it's too late. I think it's
too late.
You didn't get this. Y'all don't allow this man to trade.
It says one thing to me. These were never his friends in the first place, because I'm a firm believer. Your friends know you better than everybody. And your friends, your true friends, they don't care about you getting mad at them. When they see your ass doing something that you shouldn't be doing, they're going to pull your ass to the side and be like, hey, bro,
quick.
What is really going on with you?
Mm-hmm.
Do we need to have a talk? Do we
a real friend?
Do we need to have a little getaway for a few days? So you can get your head together?
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, man, they have allowed him to go so far. It's no coming back now.
And you know what? And I believe that's why certain people distance themselves from him, because they saw the behaviors, and we don't know what conversations may or may not have taken place.
Right.
And you saw certain people, Jay-Z really distance themselves from him. You saw artists that he worked with
Well,
really start to
I
distance
mean,
themselves
can you?
from him.
Like I said, these were never his friends. That's what I'm saying. Because Jay-Z is not about to lose his money over Kanye's bullshit. Because you saw he done lost the Gap contract.
Oh yeah, he
Gap
lost the Gap. Gap dropped him.
So
Well,
I'm
he
like,
dropped them, kind of, sort of.
yeah.
I mean, he kind of sort of dropped them. But I mean, you're right. At some point, you can't risk. Maybe they have been in his ear and maybe they have been talking to him. And, maybe he just has not been listening, right?
And sometimes that can very well be the case. Some people get so far up their own ass, they
Yep.
can't hear anything anyone else has to say.
Yeah.
That's true. Very much so. Wow.
London?
Can I speak now, pass? Can I speak now, bitch?
By all means.
That was such a private school conversation we just had.
Oh Lord, here go public school. Here go public school.
Honestly, Kanye, somebody need to put their foot up Kanye motherfucking ass.
They did. Her name was Kim Kardashian.
Well, hello.
Right.
I was never really, even before Kanye West, like when he first came out, I was never kind of like really that googly out of him anyway. But I think honestly, when Kanye West's mama died, that's when he started.
It took him.
And I think to me, Kanye West can't never be in my presence at all. Cause I'm gonna let him know that bitch, you still a nigga. Like tighten up. Like they can take all this shit away from you if they motherfucking want to.
Yeah, they can.
Your ass be sitting here like looking like broken pencil to us. So technically, Kanye, I mean, if you want to talk about business, you don't own none of your shoes. Or the slides that you sell that I got in my closet. They're made by somebody else other than you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You think Yeezys? They're okay. So like Yeezy that's just his name. That's the brand. He don't own that.
Gotcha.
He's not like Jordan,
right?
Or Jay-Z, who has like cologne like Jay-Z Go. He actually owns that. Kanye West, you a billionaire off of somebody else's back, dumbass nigga. They can take all the shit from you. Tighten your motherfucking ass up. Cause you need the right motherfucking nigga like me who gonna shit out your ass.
Oh Lord.
Duval.
Don't beat him up, brother. Don't beat him up.
What? Why am I not gonna beat him up? What? Give me a reason why I'm not. Why
I know what you're gonna do when you meet him. I know what you're gonna do when you meet him. You know what you're gonna do?
What I'm gonna do?
Follow.
I'ma fix my first. Shit out that man, okay? Because I mean, at the end of the day, to me, so like my grandma's grandmother is from this country right here. That's around my neck.
Oh, that's Africa.
This is Africa.
That's a continent, a whole ass continent.
This is a whole ass continent around my motherfucking neck. And she is from this little goddamn corner right here.
Oh, that's like Ivory Coast type of place.
Yeah. So I don't want to hear shit about that because technically she came over here, but at the same time she was enslaved in the country that she was never from. So I don't want to hear shit.
You know what? I think it's a combination of things, but they say everybody. I think it's proof to this. Every man that get with them Kardashians wind up fucked up some kind of way.
But he was.
It's something about, anyway. But it's something about, but it's something about that Kardashian coochie when they get with them.
As Flame and Roe would say, it's that woo pussy.
It's something about that Kardashian pussy when they get with them.
That's that. It's
things start to unravel for real.
Like, bruh, like I
Well, I don't think people believe in seances. I mean, as much as we believe, but there's power and energy in potions and practices, and so I would be honestly very into say that a lot of this celebrityness, a lot of this stuff, you sacrifice.
You're
You
telling you, Chris Jenner over there making potions and casting spells.
yeah, you sacrifice.
You was reading my mind because I'm like, when you have a mother like that who is so in control of every move her daughters make, and whomever is with her daughters, she begins to control them too. And they say once you try to leave the fold, all hell breaks loose.
Well, Bruce Jenner wasn't really that damn control because his fucking ass is Caitlyn. I don't
Child, she knew that. She threw them chicken bones out the window. She didn't care if Caitlyn came out.
Like with everything, what I've noticed with this woman, everything is a means to an end. It's just a means to an end.
Well, I mean, if you want to be technical,
yeah, I don't know the folks like that.
Everybody look, even Black China got fucked up fucking with Rob. I mean, look at it. Everybody get them Kardashians.
Well, what's her mama excuse?
She just fucked up in the head. Tokyo Tony. She just crazy. That bitch just crazy.
You talking about Tony?
Tokyo Tony, yeah.
Let me go and drink this little mimosa I done made because bitch, that's a whole another conversation.
You know,
she a whole nother conversation. Yes.
So what else she got over there? But we have to wrap them up. I said, what else you got over there before we have to wrap it up?
So I got one more story.
Oh.
But what you got, London? What you drinking over there?
What's in my cup?
Yes, what's in your cup, brother?
It's a little orange juice, a little Hennessy, and a little wine.
You talking a lot better.
Your voice does sound better.
I had to go get something on my throat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you gonna get something on it later? You gonna get a good old coating.
Excuse me, I ain't trying to be funny, but babe, you better choke your chicken and get the fuck from off of me, cause
no pineapples needed in that household. I see.
No. Brother, sometimes you got to do your due diligence. Sometimes you got to do your duty.
I mean,
don't leave that man horny, honey. Better
thank you.
Rest up, honey.
This is how my husband.
Be glad you're in that Tron house. You get put out there, you'll still be hungry. You won't get a fucking plate or nothing, coach.
Tron, that's what you do, Tron.
Put them niggas out there, man. They won't even feed them.
Damn,
don't be listening to him.
Oh,
have them out there on the doorstep hungry.
Gotta get to work before you leave. Oh, okay.
Walk his ass in here. You know, babe, let me get a little bit before you go to bed. I give him a little bit so he can leave me the fuck alone. But no, bitch, you gotta ask some bills. Yeah, this taking my ass, but bitch, I need my money.
That's your husband, though.
I don't give a fuck.
That means the price is higher.
Hello.
You said the price is right.
The price is higher.
Child, hey, baby, he gonna fuck around and find out.
Gonna fuck around and find out. That's it.
Right.
Yes. So I saw one more story. Now y'all know we in the season of politics where folks are running for elections. Y'all know we got the midterm elections coming up. A lot of
Val Demings.
Yes, here in Florida, we are praying for Val Demings. We want Val Demings to beat Marco Rubio ass.
Man for Val, baby. I don't know how.
We are for Val. And even though it's gonna be a long shot, I'm hoping that Mother Chris,
as I look
Mother Chris will put the Satan's ass up out of the governor's mansion.
As I think Val has a very good chance of winning, but she gonna have to go to that motherfucking and have to buy Tallahassee, to that Alabama, Florida. That's where all that.
Yeah, she got a better shot than Chris. I'm gonna tell you that. Chris ain't doing a good job. I think we're gonna see DeSantis again. So,
and you know what's helping him too? I mean, he was already ahead, but what's helping him too is this hurricane.
Well, yeah. Well, it could be helping or hurting if you look at the fact that he was part of the conversation that tried to block funding for
Well,
those.
what about all these people, Terrence? These people bodies that they found in the detention centers and that they didn't evacuate. Some of them was kids in the youth detention
Yeah,
centers and the jail. It
But
was
to,
bodies. They trying to keep all that shit hushed up.
to
Florida's death count is over 105 and still rising. And
I
when all that comes out in the public about how they did not evacuate those kids
think
from
to
those
her
juvenile facilities
that
and those other
mm,
places, baby,
um,
DeSantis got some questions to be answering.
Charlie Chris, I don't know if you're listening, but if you ever debate
I
this,
didn't even know that.
Uh
if
huh.
you
That just came
ever,
out like the other day or
Yeah,
so.
because they
if
was
you
talking about that
ever,
on the news here in Atlanta.
if you ever debate this dumbass, bring up every motherfucking thing this jackass has done fucking wrong
Yeah.
of how you praise Joe Biden for the aid, but then you ain't want to accept the fucking aid.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that is
Yeah,
crazy.
Tony just brought up a very good point. How they block funding for other states and other natural disasters, but now
Yeah.
Marco Rubio and Rick Scott out here now they trying to get everything they can get for Florida.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well,
Again, and I feel like the Democrats play dumb and
what,
they don't play the hardball, right? And that's where they're going to lose it because they're not putting this in your face. They need to be running those commercials with them talking about what they did during that time. Every Democrat, I don't even care if you're not even running, especially people that are not running, they're the ones that should be really talking because their jobs are not on the line. So
um,
they can talk freer than the ones that jobs are currently on the line.
I feel like, to be honest, the Republican Party is broke.
The Republican Party is what?
The Republican Party is broke.
As in money wise?
Yes.
Oh hell no, they got a ton of their money. You know how much money DeSantis got right now?
Wait a minute, I'm talking about nationally they're broke.
Well, they still paying all Trump legal bills,
No,
but
wait. Rick Scott was over the finance of the Republican Party for senators and House Representatives. All right,
that's running for office.
that that, that that's obvious. About 2 weeks ago, they said they didn't have any more money. Why do you think they pulled all the ass out of Arizona? Why do you think they pulled all the ass out of Pennsylvania? Why do you think they pulled all the ass out of North Carolina? So if you look at all the races, they are like a point and a half difference in depth every fucking race.
But honestly, that may not make much of a difference because what this
It ma-
election is really going to be about is going to be about the economy. It's going to be about inflation. It's going to be about
Mm-hmm.
abortion. It's going to be about the war in Ukraine. It's going to be
Right,
about what people are paying for groceries and gas
right.
What
and
I think,
everything else.
Yes,
I,
sir. That's it.
what
And
Rick,
unfortunately, right now, a lot of I'm praying it don't be this way, but a lot of folks are siding with the Republicans right now.
Right. And I'm gonna tell you why, because you got people like the bloggers that are constantly putting out every time money go to Ukraine and every time they talk about renegotiating student loan and every time I mean you got stuff that Democrats are not holding down here in the States that keep coming up as issues and people from public and private schools are looking at that and they're saying, look, your
Public and
promises
private.
ain't being kept, brother. You
so
know, you said if
when it
I vote
becomes
for you,
rhetoric,
I'm not black if I don't vote for you, but then
right?
I didn't voted for your ass and you still having challenges.
so let me ask you a question. Do you think all of that what you just said outweighs
Do I think it was all what?
does everything you just said does it outweigh an abortion? And for a woman who's what the fuck she do with
Well,
her body.
well, I question even if those elections will matter.
Okay, so I'm gonna say how it matters. In the state of fucking Kansas,
Yeah,
which is fucking red, correct? Them women said, let me choose my own fucking decision about my fucking body.
mm-hmm.
In Kansas. Not knowing I'm talking about in the heart of fucking America, in fucking Kansas. So to me, that let me know We got a goddamn good goddamn chance to turn this motherfucker around.
But even with them having that even with them having that issue, like even with those concerns, they are still willing to side for their Republican.
I,
They're still willing. These
I,
people are still willing to claim Republican, even knowing that Republicans are doing this. But the
so
same way Democrats are still willing to go Democrat and vote Democrat, even knowing that Democrats are not stepping up to the plate.
to me,
Mm-hmm.
I think that Kansas let me know that I'm talking about the women. I ain't talking about shit else. It's saying, nah, bro, y'all fucked up. Y'all can't tell me what I can and cannot do with my body. And honestly, if you look at it, I think abortion really outweighs all this other stuff because not my president.
For a lot of people, it doesn't know because people are not even really talking about abortion that much. You know what they talking about now? They talking about the fact now that bread damn near costs $5, that
Right.
milk costs damn near $6.
Rent
They
going up
talking about
$700.
rent going up. That's what
Yeah.
they talking about. What they feeling in their
Right.
pockets.
I understand
Not that
what
it's
you're
not that
saying though.
abortion is not important because it
Right.
is,
I'm
but
not.
people are not talking about abortion the way they were a couple months ago when that decision came down.
Right. Right.
It is rent and all that shit. It's gonna affect us, but how the world is going, everything is going up. And even without us being in the war, shit was going up. Right or wrong.
Well,
Not
great.
not not
Why
not
answer the
like it
fucking
is.
war?
Not like this though. Like right now, my rent is going up from
But what
1,400 to 2,100.
this what I'm saying,
It
what
shouldn't
people
have to go. It shouldn't have to do that.
this
I understand people. They're into abortion stuff. It is what it is. Everybody has their own personal
I
thing
ain't,
with that. Uh
I ain't
huh.
gonna, so with this war, what people don't realize, this is a global situation. That war has fucked up the world. How the world
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it has. But
it,
people don't understand that. What they
it,
understand, brother, is that what they see is that we are giving billions of dollars
Mhm.
to people in another country where you got people right here who are suffering. We got homeless people. We got people that
Here.
can't afford
Here.
that's barely
Yeah.
getting by. They can't afford to pay their rent. They can't afford to buy
Health
groceries. They
insurance.
can't afford child care. They can't afford things for their kids. And so while we recognize what's going on in Ukraine, that's not to say we don't care. We do care. We're very concerned. And that's not to say we
Very.
shouldn't help. But how is it that the folk that people, and these are our tax dollars. We
Right.
all pay, every one of us pay taxes.
Yeah.
Damn dude. I'm
So
trying
how
to
is it that people across the world get more help with our tax dollars than we do?
right, and that's my issue. That's my personal
Yeah,
issue.
when are we going when and you telling me when do we put our mask on first? The United States has yet to put their mask on first. UK has done it, right? UK
Mhm.
stripping away, right? Because their pound is now dropped and their pound hasn't dropped in a long time to where their
Right.
pound is even less than our dollar.
Oh no.
And
Oh yeah.
that's screwing a lot of things up, right? For a lot of people who spend the
So that's
money.
why Elizabeth had died.
Oh, she had to get
She
up out of here because
was like,
Elizabeth
I
said I
got
had to go. I had to go.
her
I
coins.
know I'm gonna have to fight Diane at the gate when I get there, but I got to go.
Yeah, but I feel like all of that, and you got to also remember who are the voters, right? Nobody really has done the legwork outside of your girl in Georgia, which I'm really hoping that she's able to do it.
no,
Yeah.
she's not.
I
I,
I hope Stacy. I hope
I
she
hope
But
does.
she's
also,
able to
okay, but
do it.
also, let me ask you
I,
a question. I want to ask. So, what are we doing as individuals? Like, like Power Plug, we have his business. Like, I have my Power Plug, but you have this platform. What are we doing? Are we educating people? Are we telling who's out there and what each person is they're running for? Like, what are their big topics? Are we doing anything about that? I mean, can we
Yes, I
do
mean
that?
we have. I mean that's why this is why on this show I like to talk about these type of issues because these are things that directly impact us.
Yeah,
Right.
Who goes to office and how they vote. These are things that it will impact all of our lives, and so we do
Right.
talk about this as well as some of our other platforms. We talk about it. We don't talk
See, that's
about it
good.
necessarily in the way that um you might hear it on the Don Lemon show.
Oh,
We add our own perspective and flavor to it.
right. Of
But
course.
yeah. But
But that's
these are real issues, and I think a lot of times certain community are just numb and they're just not paying attention.
and somebody to wake them up.
To what's
Somebody,
really going on.
somebody have to wake people up. Like, look, y'all need to get to pay attention to what's going on around you.
Well, we
And
know.
Because the
Well,
way, like my barber is very political, but he doesn't give a shit. He don't even go vote.
and
He's
those are
like it
people
don't
that be
make no
want to
to
punch
him and
you.
his
Or,
mentality.
but
It don't make
here's
no difference to him
it's a
because he's
lot
like
of them
we
though. It's a
in
lot
his
of
but
them.
mentality we
that's
fuck either way.
right. And see, and that's the problem with a lot of people. They
Mhm.
live by this saying, it does not bother me until it affects me. If it's not
Right,
affecting me directly, I don't give a fuck. Yeah,
right.
But it
as
is
long as I'm
affecting them.
still able to, no, that's what I'm saying. But in their heads, because they're still able to pay their bills, they're still able to put gas in their car, they still got a job, they still can put food on the table. So in their minds, they're like, I'm good.
But I'm
I'm
gonna
not
tell
Right.
you,
struggling.
it'll affect him if you know he doesn't go vote, and you say, "Well, I'm not gonna come sit in your chair," and 12 other people say, "Well, I'm not gonna come sit in your chair because you don't vote." Right?
Mhm.
That's what moves Gucci. That's what moves these people that can
Hit
temporary,
them in the
even if it's
wallet.
temporary, right? But when it's the pockets,
Right.
and that's
Mhm.
what we talking to London. I'm not. Abortion is an issue, right? Abortion is an
It-
issue for a lot, and having control of your body. Your pockets are immediate in your space right now.
Immediate. That is correct because you can't
Immediate.
live without no money in your pocket.
Yeah,
Because
if my
first they gonna say, "Let me get your car," but you can't dress. You look, how you gonna eat? You gotta eat to survive. You know where you gonna
yeah,
live at.
yeah, and
So
so
it's
that's what
it's bad when the hood talk about $2,000. What? So yeah,
And then
I
when you
got
see a whole bunch of them moving into your neighborhood, you be like,
oh baby,
and
they don't live over here, baby.
and let me tell you, where I moved, it was so unfortunate because as I'm moving in, I'm literally watching over 30 some people have to leave because they're not accepting Section 8 in my space no more.
and
So
that's
what
guaranteed money.
and that's get right because Section 8 saying we're not paying that extra. So you went
Mhm.
from $900 to now 1,800. And they're saying we're not paying no extra where they can only keep that percentage, right? So now they
Right.
have to move out of these space. Literally, that was the biggest heartbreak to hear these people have to come down and they're giving them their checks back and saying, I'm sorry, we can't accept your check because you're going to have to move within the next month, right? Now, I will say that the place is a lot quieter, looks a lot better, starting to look a lot better. That's not
Oh,
because of
And
Section
that's
8.
probably they wanted them out too,
Right. Well,
that could be it too.
that's not just me, but I mean, people's living conditions is based on their practice.
But I
That's
would say this: I don't live in the Section 8 community, but a lot of people where I live at is moving out, so it's a lot of more empty spaces. And I was like, why is like it's so dead? So now that my lease is coming up, I always do a 15-month lease, and I was looking like $700
yeah.
going up. Like I can afford it, but I can move to a house and pay $1,700 for a bigger house and have more than being in an apartment.
Yeah.
But
You
you know what you're
know,
paying for? You know what that because of all those people who moved out, that doesn't mean that that building doesn't have to be maintained. So that they still got to pay for that building some kind of way.
they still
And
do.
unfortunately, it falls on whoever is living there.
But
And they were gonna
they
push
can
them.
have these, honey. Cause look, I can find me a badass house in townhouse, and
Yeah.
I was telling my son, I said, well, I'm actually in the market to buy a home, but I said, well, baby, this is gonna push me back. But we're gonna buy a home, but now we're just getting this other home, so just to tell him what's
and the
going
market's
on.
so bad too right now.
Yeah,
Well,
what?
there's a housing shortage.
Yeah.
That's the other issue.
Well, see,
And
That's
they
why
keep
prices
raising
are
the
going
interest
up.
rates.
but also, yeah, like that. So my best friend she bought her house, so she was telling me the other day that um she bought her house at 250,000 when she bought her house, but she had to pay her taxes on her property just I think this month or something like that. She said they're charging her for what her house is worth, $500,000,
Yeah.
but she didn't.
Pay.
Yeah, she
She
didn't pay
didn't
that.
pay that.
So it's like why they're doing it, but everything is going up. So she had to pay, that interest rate, those taxes, which is ridiculous. So
Yeah.
for me personally, I'm gonna vote, for people who I feel like is right for me. You know, I'm sorry about abortion. I'm sorry, but stop suck, suck a dick, save a life. You know what I'm saying? We gotta worry about that right now. We can figure that out later. Right now, because I need my pockets. I gotta do what we gotta do.
And
My
that's the
understanding will come in
conversation.
first.
And quite frankly, it's either that conversation or the conversation of saying, well, I'm just not going to vote because. And so that's the challenge that I feel like Democrats are falling on deaf ears. It is falling on deaf ears. Democrats had a strong opportunity. Obama set them up for the best registration for voters. The highest number of registered voters came under his leadership, right? Of people wanting to get him into office. What happened to all the once you registered and voted? What happened to all?
I really feel like because he was a black man of skin color, and they wanted something different. That's how I felt. Maybe I
How
still
you think Trump got in? They said when Obama got in, they said, "Bitch, never again."
Ooh,
Yeah.
but then now it's
they
like
realized the power of that, and they then started using that same tactic and got all the people who believe in that ideology, get them to voting, and got them to go out and vote.
Off the subject, but did anyone see this story? I can't remember if it was on CNN or whatever. Okay, traditionally, when there's an exchange of power with the presidency, a portrait is done of the first lady and the president.
Yeah.
And it's traditional
The
that
outgoing one.
they come to the new administration and they present them with their portraits and they hang them. Trump never did that with Obama. Obama's portrait they put his portraits in about a month or so ago. I said, now that's a damn shame.
Yeah. No, he never invited him back.
Right. No, but that just goes to show you the mentality of some people and how they view us.
Maybe you should know that mentality when them people had run up in that damn the Capitol and nobody got shot because if we were black people, honey, we'd be all been dead, fucked all the way up.
Yeah, but here's the kicker.
And this was
only people you heard about getting hurt were police officers. You didn't hear about nobody else getting hurt. Right. You only heard about the police officers.
I mean, the first woman was the one woman that got shot by another cop, right? But that's about it. But again, you got in New Orleans, right? This guy who we're talking about, New Orleans say, if you don't like the police, call a crackhead. You got
John Kennedy.
Yeah, you got Miss John Kennedy up here saying things like that. Now you do got a black man, Gary. I think it's Gary. Is it Gary Chambers? What's his name? Who's running?
It's a guy running against him, a black man.
A black man. His name is I want to say his name is Gary. Let me tell you, y'all.
And Kennedy need to go sit his old 250-year-old ass down somewhere. All them old Republican senators need to go. But when I heard he said, when I watched the commercial and I was gonna play it, I got so mad because this political season, you have a lot of these people that they don't care. It used to be a time politicians, even if they hated your ass in private.
I'll be right back.
They never said some things in public. I mean, you got Trump pretty much threatening Mitch McConnell, inciting people to do something to him.
Gary
and making a racist comment. Go ahead.
Gary Chambers Jr. is running up against him. This is his second time running. This young man has been very vocal about Louisiana, the parishes. I mean, this guy's been going hard. Like for the last 2 years or something that he's been, and this ain't something he just running to do. He been like this before he was talking about running. Now they threw a lot of salt in his game because he did a video of him smoking a blunt. And they did a highlight on here. You got this guy running and he's smoking a blunt. And he was specifically addressing a group of people who he can relate to, who he relates to. So I feel like, again, you got a openly racist Kennedy running. And it's sad because he still may get that position because the people and the people who should or can vote still don't believe their vote matters. They still don't believe it works. You still don't believe that your child could be hit or be a victim of gun violence. Until what Tron say, until it comes to your door. I always like to tell this conversation of a parent whose child was involved or knew about a shooting. and she never came up and addressed the shooting of what her child did, her son. She had a son and a daughter, until the day her daughter got killed. And she was the number one on the news saying, please, somebody knows something. And it took everything in me not to ask her, but what about when you knew something, you never stood up and said anything?
It's always like that.
And that's the sad
And
part.
that's like that in the hood too, though. I mean,
Yeah, that's the
people are dying. Like, you get shot up. Nobody want to say nothing. There want to be no snitch. But as soon as people get shot up, it's like, well, I know somebody knew something.
Right.
Like, I mean, maybe you had to pick a struggle here. We had to pick a struggle. So yeah, I definitely agree. I don't understand why people do that. Me personally, baby, that I tell people all the time, don't do nothing around me, because you do something crazy, I'm telling on you. I'm tired of you bitches. I'm tired of you hood niggas around here killing each other. And then when I know y'all sweet or whatever. Oh, he's a good baby. He good and all that. No, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
We've had it enough to where we've coddled piss poor behavior. And when people start acting out because you've given them that opportunity to play that game for so long, now it's out of hand.
It
Right?
is.
Trump, no one never thought, but the people who had good common sense, that it would ever get to that point of out of hand. Right? Those people felt like you had people still defending his words.
Still do. They still do.
Still defending his
And
words.
then none of them will speak out
have a
against him.
following.
None of them. None of them will speak out against him.
Yeah, they still follow him. It doesn't matter.
They're scared of him.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's more about being scared or just the fact that now that they have somebody is just as ignorant as
they have their leader has arrived.
Yeah.
Ignorant.
Yeah, and now you have it. I mean, you think to yourself, and this is the best way I could imagine it in my brain. Not everybody wanted to go to school to learn. Some people were forced to go to school, didn't like school, didn't care. Guess what? Those people are grown adults now.
Mm-hmm.
So what they believe in a system that helps to discipline you, conform you, they're totally the opposite of that. And we have them on both ends of the spectrum. We have them on the white spectrum, and we have them on the black spectrum.
And he plays on that.
And that's how you able to get it. You got Herschel Walker around here.
That asshole.
You got Herschel Walker around here. Let's talk about the black one that's doing some of the same
ignorant
bull
shit.
Crap, right? Finally, his son decides, one of his kids says, okay, who's a Candace Owens lover of his soul, right? But he calls him out on his whole idea of being this family-oriented person. He says, no, you're not family-oriented because you got 4 kids from 4 baby mamas and you're sleeping around and they so-called allegedly paid for an abortion. Allegedly.
No, they got the card where he wrote her a note.
I'm gonna say
and his son,
we ain't got money to be sued. Right. I ain't even trying. Nobody ain't coming out of my pocket.
I said that's what the lady said.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
And on top of it, they've been dragging him on the news about how violent he is because his ex-wife, it's like every 15 minutes they're showing a commercial of her telling her story about how he put a gun to her head and told her he was going to blow her brains out.
Yeah. But yet you still have people who will vote for him just because they don't want the other party to get involved. Right. So that's where
I don't believe he's gonna beat no Raphael Warnock. I just don't.
Well, I mean, Raphael lost the other, that was the other challenge. We you lost one election or once before, right? So now you hoping that we don't lose this one. Like Stacey Abrams, it baffles me to even think that she would lose. But the sad part about it is I hear people that, like London just said, that believe she still don't have it. Yet this woman has been able to turn the state, with her rules. But you got people out there that are looking and saying, maybe not.
Be the bearer of.
Well, I said if Trump can run, then Andrew Gillum can run for governor again.
No, hell no.
Because I believe Andrew is qualified.
What's wrong with Andrew? Because I didn't get some dick in this Puerto Rican boy. What's wrong with him?
Let me go.
I ain't wrong with him.
Let me go and tell y'all something right now.
Andrew would have been a good governor. Now, despite his personal problems, I think he wouldn't have been no damn worse than anybody else. I think, in fact, he would have been a good governor.
I want to say this. I love Stacey Abrams. No problem. But guess what, baby? if you know how the United States of America is, every state that is predominantly red is where in the what?
They
In the
what?
South. In all the red states is in the South.
Oh, the belt.
The South. How has the South been raised from the time of the United States existing?
But didn't she turn that state blue?
It
She
doesn't.
did.
She
Yeah,
did.
with
The only
Warnock
why,
and what's his name? The
the,
little
The
the
other guy.
the only
yeah.
why she turned it the way she turned it is because of the position that she held. Now, if Stacey Abrams was just a regular ass black woman in a voting situation, she would have as much power as she has.
I'm not
Now,
gonna say that.
I can say this.
I'm not gonna say that.
Okay, what you gonna say, baby? Go ahead.
I will say you never know. You never know. You never know a person what they can do. You know, if they want to make change, they'll make change. Look at our ancestors. They didn't really have no voice, no power. They make change. So if a
But
person want to make change, you get yourself out there. You can make it. You can be that change.
Well,
You
okay,
she
can be
did
that
make the
person.
I
change. She
You
was
No, I'm
a,
saying, no. He was saying that if
it,
she wasn't who she
it
is
but
now,
if you look at history and how the history is set up in the United States,
correct.
we live in the South. There
We
is
do.
no way. Like to me, I was shocked when Raphael no Warnock won in Georgia. I
I
was
thought you were about
shocked
to
as
say
fuck.
Raphael Sadiq, man.
I
I
was
was
shocked because I know from me reading and researching and watching how the South operates. Hell, okay, for instance, if you go once you get your ass past Virginia, the it's a totally different. It's a
But
totally
brother,
different
you
ball.
got to look at so the parts of Georgia like Atlanta. Atlanta is largely
I,
Democratic. Those urban centers
I'm not saying
like that.
I'm not saying it's not largely Democratic. I'm talking about the history of the United States of America. Okay, well let's go and do this a history lesson. In
So,
the
so
Civil
you
War,
finna give us a public school history lesson?
your public school history lesson, just public school,
Oh
right?
Lord, okay.
Okay.
So in the Civil War, if you know something about the Civil War, they had the Union Army and they had the Confederate. The Confederate was down south. The down south states still have that Confederate army type of mentality because if they didn't, the goddamn minimum wage down here would be the same as the ones that's up north.
Well,
mm.
doesn't that go with like your state? Every state have their own different laws. So the city, the people in that state, if you want your minimum wage to go up, then who are we voting for? Are we going to say, let me vote for somebody who's going to make these minimum wage goes up? You got to fight for what you want in your own city. You have to build it
You're
up in your own city and go from there.
proving my point.
Mm.
What is
My
your point?
my
Make
point is
I
what's
don't
your
understand
point?
what your point.
my, my point is this. The South versus the North is a completely, totally different type of field, different ball game.
Yeah, 'cause Orlando's different from Jacksonville. Jacksonville different from Miami.
But
my
Orlando and Miami and Jacksonville are in the South.
my point. Okay,
So if you take your ass to like New York, Manhattan,
a different feel, a whole different feel.
totally
Uh
different.
huh.
It's a total now. There's some parts of the North that is fucking ghetto and fucking ratchet. I completely get it. I ain't
Every
talking.
state, every city has that.
But I'm just talking about the feel of it, the way they do things and how they relate to people and stuff like that. It's different.
So
It,
why would you think Stacey Abrams doesn't have a shot?
why do I say that she's not don't have a shot? It's because she's in a good old boy state.
Mm. So you think that the good oldness of it is going to override the idea of the practice that she's been able to put into play?
Absolutely, because if that was the case, the governor, the man that was running for Senate in Mississippi would have won, but he did not.
What?
Um, oh shit, what's the white lady that's from Mississippi? I can't think of her goddamn name, but
Um,
she was running against a black man that was supposed to be the senator of Mississippi, who is from Mississippi. Their senator is not from Mississippi, by the way.
mm.
That's what some of these other people do. They go to these states that they're not from, and they get in their goddamn seat, and they act like they from here, like Mitch McConnell. Bitch, you not from fucking Kentucky. Why the fuck are you there?
Mm.
Bitch, your ass
Okay.
Cause he
from
lived there.
fucking Alabama.
Yeah, you did that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But you it's in a So like politics say this: when you are in a safe seat and you don't have to worry about it, you don't fucking go nowhere. Look at all the senators. Just look, which senator you think represent your state is in a safe seat and they not from there? About half of them.
Well, I said a lot of them damn old ass senators and representatives, damn near 100 years old, still in office,
That's what
like Chuck
I,
Grassley
to
and
me.
Kennedy.
I
Take your old ass home.
and,
Let some young blood come in there. Let some
And,
young
that,
meat
and,
come
and
in there.
that's the thing now. You need to get them old
and
bitches out of
some,
there and
I
shake that
think
bitch up.
No,
And
it's
then,
Yes,
no,
get
it's
that old
power.
mentality out of there.
They're not gonna
they
give up
need,
that power.
yeah,
yeah.
he,
But if they get voted the fuck out, what they gonna do? They can't
Right.
do nothing
No,
about
they
that.
have their loyal followers.
they gonna put somebody just like they ass that's younger
Right.
in that
That.
fucking seat. So it
Mhm.
don't matter. It really don't. Like
Well, and I think that aspect of it is also the fleeting reason why. Right, is the
The shit
fleeting
that
reason
flows.
the fleeting reason why people choose not to vote, because
Boom.
they
Right.
feel like what London is saying. Right now, London is not saying now go vote. He's not saying that.
no, I ain't
Correct.
But he knows how they're gonna vote
But
based on
Right.
their past actions.
That's
Because
right.
you
Which is
get that
correct.
name recognition, and that's all it pretty much takes.
that's I swear, okay, like me, if I ran right now for a Florida House seat in Jacksonville, right, and won it, right, and I was in a safe Democratic district, and then I began to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and have more power, you know they're gonna push me to do something else.
right,
So, okay, like for instance, like Corrine Brown,
yeah,
sweet lady, loved her and everything else, but how is it that out of everybody that got caught with your ass, you was the only one that went to prison because
yep,
you had much fucking power in DC. That's
mm-hmm.
all it is. It's a power grip. But I mean, now no,
Oh,
I'm not
she's
running.
still in jail.
No, she's out. She's in Orlando. She
Oh,
moved to our prime example. She moved from Jacksonville to Orlando to a district, and she lost it
oh,
trying to get back to Congress.
what?
Um,
Yeah, what did my fam you do?
who's on my Andrew Gillum?
No, the one from Michigan or from Detroit.
Detroit. I don't know if
About Kwame?
I
Kwame Kilpatrick. Yeah, what happened to him?
Then he go to prison.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
I
went
he
to
went,
I'm
prison.
in prison. I
Mhm.
think,
but I
but
think he out.
He out though. I think.
I
Yeah.
believe
I
so.
don't think
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna run for public office. I don't think that.
Nah.
Yeah,
Nah, he done. As far
I,
as
Yeah,
fuck.
he's done.
I thought about running, but I was like, bitch, I'm gonna be nah, bitch. I'm gonna be
ooh,
five.
turn it into a whole pageant. Make the whole thing around a pageant thing.
Now, London. Now you do know there are other avenues you can take to get into politics.
I
There's your local school board.
Get
hell
There's your
on your
local
knees
city
and pray
council.
for it.
no.
Look, he'd have
I
been
mean, because
cussed
actually
out the other school board
that's
members.
where you get things
I
from, which is
think
your local government. And yeah,
I
it's
think
great to focus on national things, but actually where it hits you at is your local,
Yeah.
your
There you
local
go.
government.
That
I
is
think
true.
for me, because my mouth don't have no damn filter, and I ain't
Oh, okay.
tell y'all motherfuckers go fuck yourselves.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I'ma keep a little
You
ass.
got my vote. Yes. Fuck y'all bitches. I like him. He said,
You were
fuck
like
y'all bitches.
you were like Trump.
For me,
You
okay, like for
I'm going to
I
pull him by the dicks. Yes. I like him. Yes.
consider a person that does not have a fucking filter, and that can kind of like well, you're not like one of them political heads and shit.
well,
That
well, I
shit.
think that's what Trump did, man. You're saying it from that perspective, but Trump ain't never changed from being Trump.
No,
Trump
no, no.
never stopped being
And
Trump.
He's actually he's worse now.
I think
Because these same people who are following him, I don't know if you all remember back in like the mid 80s, he was doing some
he
interview.
shit.
And he said if he were to ever
Yeah,
run, it would be Republican because they're the dumbest
don't
people he
expect
knows.
they are.
Yeah.
He
And
sure
they still
did.
following right behind him.
He sure did. You're
I,
right.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I've thought about it. I've kind of prayed about it, and I
And
was like,
he was right. There's a dumb. Oh, shit. Let me
Mm.
shut up.
I, but
Allegedly,
Lord,
dumb. Y'all
that bitch dumb.
allegedly.
Fuck that. He dumb.
I know for a fact
Uh huh.
Washington, bitch, I'm gonna be on TV because after I called them a whole bunch of puss ass niggas and fuck,
Oh,
yeah, they gonna
Lord, the Russians done bomb Kiev.
say what?
The Russians done bomb Kyiv. I just got a report in.
Mm.
Oh, bitch, they
Overnight airstrikes.
oh yeah, bitch, we finna be in World War III. Y'all get ready.
And they said North Korea,
North Korea,
they're having
Missile.
somebody just
they,
this
they
So they launched a missile over Japan, and then in response, South Korea and the U.S. launched 4 missiles. But now North Korea done launched another missile
mm,
near South Korea's borders. So these bitches, they playing chicken fight right now. Try to see who got the biggest.
playing chicken fight.
Missile.
no, this shit is just building up to everybody goes to war.
I'm,
That's all this is doing.
I'm telling you right now. On what day this is? On October what?
5th.
Yeah.
On
5th.
5th. Mark my words and mark my words very fucking clear. I guarantee you, if South Korea gets a nuclear warhead and they fucking and they fucking
I don't think North
vicinity,
Korea have nuclear weapons. I think they're trying to develop one. They don't have nuclear capabilities yet, but they got missiles.
what I'm saying, if one of them damn missiles cross into South fucking Korea, I guarantee you, we is gonna be in fucking War 3. Mark my motherfucking words. Hear me?
Okay.
Cause this how the same shit started. World War II. That's how World War II got started.
Oh, I think I'm out of the age. They ain't drafting me.
When Japan, this is how we really got involved. When Japan bombed Pearl Harbor in 1941.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
what we got
About
started.
to hide my son, honey, because they ain't taking my baby.
I'm gonna tell you right
I
now.
had the kids.
I'm hiding my kids. I don't give a fuck. Your
If
son, that bitch. I don't even. Y'all find y'all. Let me know, okay?
they gonna
Thank y'all.
right fuck on, and they gonna bomb Japan, and then Japan gonna call us because that's one of our allies, and then it's gonna
Well,
be
they already saying NATO is already in discussions about what possibly
right.
sanctions or
So,
possibly a
so
military.
I'm telling you right.
Oh, and South Korea is in NATO too.
It's it's finna be some shit. I'm telling y'all.
I
Well,
just want all them who got beef with each other, the head people.
But see,
Bitch, just fight it out.
You
Bitch,
know what?
why you want
They
to bring
need
Oh
that
to
no,
do.
they're
baby?
not.
You know
Just
what?
fight it out. Bitch,
I'll
put the
say
bitch
this.
up.
I'll say this to the day I die. If this was back during the medieval times when
Ooh.
kings and queens had to go out on the field with their troops, I
Hello.
bet you these mofos wouldn't be doing none of this shit.
None
I
of
bet
this.
you. Because you suited up.
Cause
You were the
Trump
first in
ass to get
line.
that ass pulled down. Bitch,
Yeah,
you hear me?
because the king and queen, you were first in line.
Mhm.
Now
Hello.
they did their best to protect you, but you led the troops.
Bitch,
Well,
I'm going against him. Bitch, I'm gonna fight him for him. Bitch, I'm good. Y'all, I got him. Don't worry about it.
Y'all look at me and my brother. Yes, we was cute.
that looks very drunkish.
Right, like he is drunk up.
I need you to take that picture down. He looks like he might be suffering from something on that picture.
Suffering.
I was suffering from being cold, but theirs was like taking pictures, so I did.
No, that picture look a little like you up in a committee, a different group of people. Like
I was high too, so you know.
I was gonna call you. You was riding that small short bus. That looked like a short bus
With the
picture.
triple
And that
gold
looked like
rims and the tint windows. You know.
You thought
Yeah.
you retarded or something?
I don't use those words.
That is not a nice word to use because retarded people, they don't like to be called retarded.
Mm-mm.
Uh-huh.
But you look,
Yes.
you look challenged.
Rock out and cross out. I know. Damn it. Damn
You
it.
look challenged. You gotta get these pictures of food before you put
Did
them
you
up.
say he looked challenged?
Uh, anyhow, y'all, we have had a good time on tonight.
OMG.
Chub, I think I may be in Orlando next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend,
For what the
possibly.
turnabout?
I think y'all have Orlando Pride or something coming up, and I think St. Pete Pride, we're gonna send somebody over there, so I might go.
I haven't been out in so long. I don't know what's going on. I seen it on what's that, Anema's page, whatever like that. But I don't know. I haven't been out in so long. Like it's been a while.
Did they open up another post?
No.
No, they never did.
I don't think they even gonna do that.
I don't think they ever will.
It would be there'd be another post, and that was my Friday night, Saturday
Oh
night.
yeah, I think that was a mixed crowd. That was
It,
always because straight.
yes,
You,
Darius.
but I tell you,
Yeah.
that's my spot.
I
That's
was
my
just
spot.
so I
I
can tell
love the post,
goddamn,
baby.
so I can tell these damn people what happened.
What, brother?
What
Say
happened
what?
when I was in 10. I
He
said what
wants you
happened
to get
when I
off
was
live.
in 10.
oh, with Tampa. Okay,
Oh,
on that note, I'm going.
What she got
okay. So
there
y'all, thank
for?
y'all for watching. We're gonna go ahead and end. So we're gonna have the after show
Oh,
after
I'm
the shows, so that we
scared.
can talk some
Oh,
shit.
If you want to go to the after show, just go ahead and cash app D Light 08 and
Yes, send me a cash app. I'll let you into the after show.
we'll let you into the after.
hello.
All right, all right. Thank you all for your support,
Have a
and
great
we'll see
one.
you next
Have
time.
a good one.
Oh.